What is up, everyone? It is Bucky and welcome to another After Effects project. Now today, if you were watching my channel, you saw that I posted a video of a little short intro I made, and I actually got a bunch of comments saying to make a tutorial for it. So here's my tutorial for it. What it is pretty much if I ever make a movie or something, this is going to be the intro before it. But anyways, I already have a couple things here from Andrew Kramer's Riot Gear, and you can get these from videocopilot.net. And no, he actually didn't pay me to say that. I'm just giving him a free plug. So anyways, I got this cool background right here, and a cool little thing to take note of. Anytime you're like moving around and you can't get it to exactly level up with the edge, all you have to do is select the layer and go to Layer, Transform, Fit to Comp, and it'll fit exactly on the edges just how you want it. So I'm going to have like white and red text on this. So what I'm going to do is I want to darken this first of all. So I'm going to go ahead and put Effect, Color Correction, and I'm probably just going to mix with the levels. You can mess with curves if you want, but this is fine. So let's go ahead and darken this and also bring down the whites, not all the way. Probably like somewhere around there. So this is good for now. So now instead of a lighter gray background, we have a nice grungy kind of black background, nice, a little bit darker. So after this, I want to add my new text layer. So I'm going to go Layer, New Text, and I'm going to put the New Boston Productions. And the first thing I want to do is I want to make this white. So go ahead and select your color and change it to white. And I'm going to change new to red. So make that red. And I'm also going to want to bold the New Boston, right like that, and I'm going to want to unbold production. So I want to emphasize the New Boston, so that's why I'm going to bold that. So now we have this nice text that's bolded on the New Boston and also red where I want new to stand out, just because I think it looks cool. So after this, I just don't want this to appear on the screen plain and simple. I want it to reveal in kind of a cool way. So in my project, I have this video clip right here from Andrew Kramer's there we go. I can't concentrate and look at it at the same time. Andrew Kramer's what's it called, Riot Gear, and what it is it kind of is like white creeping in and then expanding. Well, I want this to apply to my text layer. So here's what I'm going to do. The first thing I need to do is put Luma Matte Reveal. And here's another thing. If you don't see this, go ahead and press columns and make sure you have your modes on. But anyways, put this movie right above your text layer and then change the track matte of your text layer to Luma Matte Reveal. And this will put the matte on the text layer, and now whenever you play your movie, you see it kind of reveals like it was before. Pretty cool, huh? But a thing I want to do is let's go ahead and view this layer again, clicking this little eyeball. I actually want it to reveal. You see it's revealing in the middle first. I also want that to be right on the New Boston. So that's right in the middle of this movie. So what I'm going to have to do is hide this, select my track matte, hit my arrow, and just move it up until it centers in the New Boston. Again, before it was right in the middle, and I want that right because I want the New Boston to show first. So now, as you can see, if I move that matte, the New Boston fades in, and then Productions gets revealed right like that. So that's how you can use a Luma matte to reveal your title in cool ways. So now, after this, there's a couple more things I want to do, and I know I'm going fast, but there's a lot of things I want to do in this tutorial. I also got this cool little brush stroke from, yeah, you guessed it, Riot Gear, right like that. And all it is a white brush stroke on black, and this is perfect for transfer modes. Now, in order to get all the black taken away, we can use any of these: add, lighten, classic color dodge. What we want to do, a cool one, you can pick any one you want. I think classic color dodge is a really cool one. And as you can see, one problem we have with this is it's kind of fading into productions and it's just a little too big. So just go ahead and shrink that, and let's see, just move it over here a little bit. And I kind of want to expand this the entire length right like that. So that looks pretty good right there. Maybe I would just tighten it up just a tidbit. That's what she said. And see, that looks pretty good right here. But again, I just don't want this to appear on the screen right like that. I want this kind of swoosh in. So here's what I'm going to do. First, I want my text to fade in gradually. And when that's all faded in about 3 seconds, then I want the swoosh to come in. So let's go ahead and select your swoosh layer right here, brush 26. I'm going to go ahead and do Effect, Transition, Linear Wipe. And now what I'm going to do is change the angle of this, because if you change it, well, I guess you could have either one, but changing the angle shows what direction you want the wipe to come in from. So let's go ahead and change to somewhere around 102 degrees, since it's like kind of tilted in this direction. Again, if you set it up like this, it would tilt in or come in up and down. I want it to fade in left to right. So now go ahead down to Effects, Linear Wipe, and we're gonna adjust wipe angle. So go ahead and add a keyframe right here, and we're gonna want to, transition completeness. That's embarrassing. So go ahead and add keyframe right here and change your transition completeness to about 100, right like that. Then about, let's say, close to a second and a half later, go ahead and add another keyframe and set it equal to 0, right like that. So now you see, if you minimize this, your linear wipe comes in the transition, fades from left to right after everything fades in. So the last thing I want to do, if I have time, is probably just add a quick camera layer, new camera, 35 is good. And what I want to do is transform to position. So add a keyframe right here at the position, then at the very end, just move it a little bit closer. So let's see what's going on here. This keyframe is right there in my camera. Oh, by the way, they all need to be 3D. So now you see my camera kind of moves in slightly the whole time. So there we go. So this is your final animation. First it fades in, and then you get the nice little swoosh, and the whole time your camera is moving in. And I know I went quick, but I only got 10 minutes in this tutorial, and I got time to spare. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any more questions, just leave me a comment and I probably will not answer it, but thank you anyways. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my blog.